Good fights though. I think we enjoyed the main event. The co-main was interesting.
Co-main was solid.
Because I'm not too familiar with Rivera. And so I'm like, okay, he's undefeated. He's supposed to win. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting there talking. I look up and he's on the ground.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
But then he ends up putting him down with a nice 1-2.
The Hernandez kid, strong.
Yeah.
I actually watched his fight last year when he fought on NBC. He fought in the very first main event for Ring City.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And then so it was cool to see him back on TV, but I hadn't know much about this Rivera kid.
He's supposed to be pretty
solid.
good. Yeah.
He looked pretty solid.
Yeah, everyone gets put down.
Yeah.
You can speak to it. Tell him. Hey, it happens. Motivation Monday.
Man, sometimes you just never know when it's coming.
Yeah.
It just
it doesn't matter about how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get up.
Bingo.
Stand up.
What was the D Wade fall 7 get up 8? The Converse.
Yeah,
the Converse slogan back in the day.
Yeah. Sean been down 2 times. He got up 3.
I got you. I see what you did there. You catch it? There was a water incident in the corner that was.
I was talking about Adrian Broner. You out of line.
You said
you didn't go down on that punch.
No, definitely not.
You said he got knocked down twice and got
Earl?
up 3 times. Yeah. And
Adrian Broner.
yeah, so that's 2 times.
And he got
How
up
did he get
3?
up 3 times if he didn't go down 3 times?
He don't know what he said.
I thought it was a nice little bar that he was like, yeah, he
so
definitely
4th of July. So
he's just getting off of it. But
I thought that's how it goes.
Chris Colbert, main event.
Oh man,
That was a great fight.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Action-packed,
going
shit.
to dance around that dude, stop him. Nah, my man was here for a fight.
Yeah. King Tug was not messing around.
yeah. I don't like to say too much before fights. I feel like people think I'm hating when I say so on and so forth. But I thought that Tug would be there, and he was
100%.
You know, and I thought he won just 2 rounds out of the entire fight. But
about there.
He made it tough.
I mean, the more and more I watch fights, the more and more I just really love when it's a competitive fight. I really don't care who A side, B side is. Never did for myself, and I never do for anybody else that's in the ring. You know, there's certain guys that I'm rooting for no matter what. And once things start going downhill for them, I'm like, what's going on? You know, but for the most part, man, I just enjoy a competitive fight. But I mean, Chris Colbert, I can say he has the best jab in boxing and feel comfortable saying that.
I feel like you say that after
Took the title from Devin Haney?
Yeah, I know. Every time we watch him
No,
fight.
did I say that?
Yeah, they said that on DAZN. And
But I feel like you said that recently.
He did
though.
disagree. But Chris Colbert's got
Oh, well then shoot.
They're right there.
Devin Haney
Yeah,
and
they're right
Chris
there.
Colbert gotta be right there.
And is everybody down there in the 130s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I thought we were done with talent down there.
I thought it was interesting with, I can't think of the round, maybe the 3rd, and King Tug kind of got Colbert on the ropes and was letting some shots go. He was landing some shots.
Yeah.
And we were all kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
But then I think what that did for Chris was he realized, the power's not there. And so he was like, okay. And then he immediately walked him back down. And then for the rest of the fight, he just kind of walked him down.
Yeah. The thing, gotta go back to the jab.
Yeah.
What I love about his jab, and I think is a little different from Devin Haney's, I'm not gonna pick who's number 1 and who's number 2.
Yeah.
But they both have
The elite of the elite.
Some of those are the best jabs in the game right now.
Yeah.
Of course, with some others, but
Sure.
his jab is just so effortless.
Yeah.
It's almost like I compare his jab to like a singer that'll just sit down
And just
like
rock it out.
hit the notes and do it. Like it's effortless for him to throw a fast jab and hit somebody.
Yeah.
I know me, I have a couple of different jabs, and so when I'm fighting, I really do select
Think
what jab
about it,
or I see what jab should work at a certain point. But he's just got this fast. It's got a little snap on it.
For sure.
It's not
one of those that like is popping you back
but it's
every
just
shot.
he's gonna touch you every time he throws it, and I love it. So I'm watching the fight, and I'm just like, damn, this jab is crazy, and I don't think that his tug is helping him land this jab because he does not have the head movement or the reflexes and things like that. I'm like, that's just a great jab, and let's make sure we talk about this when we do the show because that's a great jab.
It got to a point where Chris knew he wasn't getting him out of there. And he started boxing.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta box this guy.
Yeah, and we've mentioned it when it's lopsided, just scorecard wise, like you said, maybe wins 2 rounds, maybe 1, maybe 3, somewhere in that range. It could be a fight where it's just a blowout and it's boring. But King Tug, the way he was there the whole night, it wasn't one where we're like, okay, like just knock this dude out and get him out of here. Like he was strong, he was sturdy. We talked about it before, and he had one loss to Gary Russell. So I mean, it's not like King Tug's a bum and a late replacement.
Yeah, when did he get replaced? How many weeks?
I think they said a week and a half. Maybe.
That's
maybe
pretty
10
impressive
days.
to be ready to go and fight tough like that in a week and a half.
And a shout out to Chris Colbert. We mentioned it last week, but I think it was a tougher fight than Gamboa would have been. I think he would have stopped Gamboa.
You always hate on Gamboa, man.
I love Gamboa. Prime Gamboa. I love Gamboa.
You're not getting that Gamboa no more.
No,
I think it was a tougher fight.
Because I think Gamboa would have. I don't think he's as sturdy anymore, just because he's been through some of those wars and has been down quite a few times. And I think it would have been uglier. Yeah, like King Tug didn't do a ton of like holding or anything like that. And Gamboa, I mean, we saw against Devin Haney. Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was doing for some of that fight. He was trying to throw figure 4 leg locks and
and to Devin Haney's dad, Bill, to his point. I just gotta go back to this real quick. I was really mad at Jorge Linares for not turning it up. I was like, man, you should have done way more than you did. And we were having a conversation. He says, no, man, you got to remember who he's in the ring with. He's not just gonna go at Dev. Nobody's gonna just go at Dev. And I thought about it as I was like,
Gervonta Tank Davis is.
Well, no, what he meant when I'm gonna speak to what I saw in this King Tug fight. Tug is right there, but he turned it on, but he could only go so high. Yeah. And there may have been points where you're like, okay, maybe right there, but a little more pressure, and you might win this round. But what am I seeing across from me? Yeah. This dude's got a fast jab. He's got quick feet.
Got some pop.
He's got some pop. He can move. All of those thoughts will prevent me from doing what I can do or what I should do. Yeah. What a lot of people expect me to do. To Bill Haney's point, when I was expecting Jorge Linares to really pour it out, especially the dude was hurt. Yeah, like he's looking at Devin Haney. Devin Haney, fast jab, quick feet. Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna hug and hold as much as he did. We thought, or at least I thought, that his defensive game plan would be to move away from Jorge. But on the other side of it, Jorge's looking at everything that he's got to get through just to land a punch or to get there, and it doesn't happen. And I think the same thing with King Tug the other night. Yeah, King Tug fought a very good fight, especially with 8 to 10 days notice. But
that was impressive.
It's still so much talent on the other side of those, of the other side, that it's like, it's just so much that I can do.
I'm okay seeing him, and I already see Chris in there with somebody.
Yeah. I am too. After this one, I am.
And there's some really interesting matchups. The one that kept coming up, we always, obviously, side of the street. But the one was Leo Santa Cruz. I think he stops Leo, but that'd be a really fun fight. You talk about his fight versus King Tug being action packed.
Yeah,
nobody's ever left a Leo Santa Cruz fight and been like, man, there was not a lot of action in that one. So.
Yeah, because him and Tank fight was amazing
100%.
Until up to the
boom.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again. All right.
Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson A. Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.